First of all, good afternoon and welcome to the Lime flagship store here on Fleming Street in Road Town, Tortola, beautiful British Virgin Islands. We are absolutely happy that you have taken the time after your busy schedule, after your arduous day at work, to spend some time here with us in the Lime store. Lime is made of people just like you. Lime is made of our customers. We care about you, and that's why we wanted to declare today's event open and our year open with our customers present. I want to pay special acknowledgement to the members of the media that are here today. We thank you guys for partnering with us so well in the last year, and we look forward to your support in the upcoming year. We also want to say a special good afternoon to every one of the customers who are here in the store and those who are going to watch this later when it is replayed. We are going to take some short presentations, and when I say short, each of our managers have their cues and their points down to a science, right? And they're not going to be more than 2 to 3 minutes each, just to let you know what you can expect in this, what we are calling the Year of Lime. It's a year when we are declaring that Tortola's biggest, the Virgin Islands' brightest, the Caribbean's best telecom communication company will not be denied. At this time, Lime workers, especially, and all our customers, please welcome our General Manager, Sean Agis.
Thank you very much, Kareem. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for coming. Today marks the beginning of our new financial year, which runs from April into March, and we have some very, very exciting things that we want to do this year, and we just wanted to share that with you. We couldn't contain this excitement to ourselves. For us, the focus of this upcoming year is on service. There are three main things I'll talk to you about. First is on service. And I will touch the subjects, but then the rest of the management team will take you to a little more detail into some of the things that we talk about today. So we have been listening to our customers. We have. And we have some very, very exciting things planned to improve the quality of service that we provide to you, our customers, who actually have the choice whether you do business with Lime, Cable and Wireless, or you do business with anyone else. So we want to appreciate the fact that you do business with us, and we have heard you, and I can guarantee you that there are some things that we're doing to improve service across the BVI. So first and foremost, we have partnered with a managed service provider named Ericsson. Many of you would have been familiar with that telecoms company. Ericsson is an organization that provides managed services to a number of international agencies across the world on both sides of the Atlantic. The thinking is that we would find a partner who will look after our technology, the infrastructure, the engineering, and work with the colleagues, the staff who manage and service those areas of the business, and allow us to spend a little more time with you. And we've chosen Ericsson for that purpose. You will get a little more about that, and some of you would have seen the press release that was put out last week on that. So while Ericsson is here, we are pushing very hard on improving all of our networks. You will see some quantum leaps in the quality of service that you get on the broadband internet network. You will definitely see that this year. We are also expanding our 4G footprint on the BVI. There are some areas where the 4G signal strength is perhaps not the best, and we are taking steps right now to improve that. There is an active project on the ground right now working on improving the 4G service. In terms of the line plans, the infrastructure that we serve our customers with, you will be very, very surprised to see the plans that we will roll out to you this year, again, making a significant difference in the quality of service that we provide to you. The service that we provide to you in the store and the other interfaces of the organization, our social media, some very exciting things taking place there. You will see that a bit later. One of the other areas for us is engaging our community, and we take our corporate social responsibility very, very, very seriously. As we said, our customers, you have the choice as to whether or not you do business with us, and we believe that we have a responsibility to help the growth and development of the territory, and by extension, everywhere that we operate. And we have teased you a little bit on social media, and I have met a number of persons who've asked me, what is it that we're doing here? And a little bit later, we'll tell you a little more about that. But the idea is that we want to engage our customers, engage the community, and give back in the three main areas that we focus on. One is education, second is health, and the third one is sports. So you will hear a little bit more about that in the next few minutes. So just in closing, we're really excited as we look forward into the new financial year. There are lots of exciting things that Lime will engage you with. And we will engage you, the members of the media, for thank you for coming, engage our customers, and we really appreciate you coming and taking time out of your day to spend time with us today. Thank you.
Okay, good afternoon. I was trying to convince him to not let me go next. After following the GM, that's a tough act to follow. So good afternoon again. Thanks for coming. We really appreciate you taking the time out, as Kareem said, to come and join us today. My name is Patricia Adams. I am the head of human resource for the North Cluster that actually comprise of the BVI, St. Kitts, Montserrat, Turks and Caicos, and another one, Antigua. So, yes, today is the 1st of April, and it is not only April's Fool's Day, but it is the first day in the new business calendar for Lime. And I want to take this time just to say a heartfelt thank you to the staff that's here who have journeyed with us over the last year through all of our trials, our challenges, and the changes that the organization went through. So thank you, for those who are here and those who weren't able to make it. It brings to mind the words of Charles Darwin, who said, "The survival of anyone is not just for the strong. It is not even those who are the most intelligent that survive, but those who survive are the ones who are more adaptable to change." And Lime has become synonymous with change. We've been a changing company over the years, and I like to refer to it as being in a boxing match. You don't go into the ring not expecting to be hit. Like business, you don't go into business not expecting to have to make some tough decisions. And over the years, we've had to make some really tough decisions as we've tried to transform the business to better serve our customers. And with transforming the business, that has come with some redundancies, as you know. But I would like to say that for the persons who have remained with our organization, it is just as emotional for them as those who have left. And we just want to thank those employees who have, as I said, who have remained with us throughout the years. So as we refocus our business, we want to realign the roles that we have within the organization. We want to be able to refocus on our employees, reintroduce our engagement programs, along with the training and development that we do have for them. And we do look forward to a brand new year with good things happening internally as well as externally. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Let me start again. Good afternoon to each of our bosses in this room. That's right, you, the customers, are our bosses. You keep us employed, and you're the ones responsible for our paycheck. So I just wanted to acknowledge that. This afternoon, I'm here to speak about my plans for the upcoming year in the customer service space of Lime BVI. By no means my brevity in presentation is meant to reflect the lack of importance of the topics to be covered. Firstly, the customer experience in many institutions of the BVI is seriously challenged. Lime will take the bold move this year to address this issue within its own space. A few items that will be addressed in the coming months are as follows. All customers entering our stores will be greeted within 10 seconds with a warm smile and a warm hello, good day, good morning. A greeter will be there to assist and guide our customers through the relevant transactions. A single agent will assist customers with all their transactions for that day. Fourthly, our agents will advise on the best available services based on their needs and budgets. Now, before making this presentation this afternoon, I individually took this presentation, this speech, and went to each one of my team to ensure I got their buy-in and their support. They have all promised that I'll have their support in delivering on what I'm saying this afternoon. And to indicate how serious we are about this, we'll be posting our promises in the coming months to our customers at all agent touch points within our stores. And should any part of our promise be broken, we will be giving you a month's rental back. We will also be changing our products layout to make them more interactive so that our customers can have a live experience of products before buying. Additionally, we'll also be setting up a broadband experience center in our stores. This will enable our customers to experience gaming, video streaming, among many other applications available via our broadband services. Thank you.
Testing. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm going to make it very difficult for the cameraman because I'm going to be moving around. I apologise up front. My name's Ken Geest. I'm Head of Business Sales here in the BVI for Lime. And I just wanted to let everybody know that my team of dedicated, young, enthusiastic salespeople have over 136 years collectively of telecommunication experience. So it's a whole lot of telecoms experience. So our focus is working within the business community here in Tortola and the Sister Islands. We've split the actual groupings of customers into 4 segments. One is SME, which is small to medium enterprise, and we have 3 account executives working in that space. We also have an enterprise segment, and the enterprise segment basically is a regional type environment where the account manager works in that environment, works with, say, Scotiabank and FCIB, and so those businesses that have more than one business in the different locations, that person looks after them. That's Deborah. We also have the government sector. We have one account manager that works in that sector. They work across all of the government as well as those government offices that are not directly allocated to government. And we have the corporate space, Marlon, who manages that space and works across the sister islands as well. So as you can see, we do cover all of our bases. We won't always reach our customers when they want us to reach them, but we are trying to do something about that. It's important that our focus is winning business, ensuring that our customers get what they receive, what they want at a fair price. And also we have to be able to maintain those services that we provide to our customers. And just to move on from that, we are working towards delivering a service desk, a service support desk. Now, I've heard lots of people complain about having to call a call center. It's not here. It's in Jamaica or it's in Lucia. It's a hot topic, I understand fully. But we're trying to help that process. We are not going to be able to cure all ailments day one, and not maybe in day 100, but we are trying to focus on those customers, those business customers that we do have that are crying out for support. The support desk call center, which we're actually setting up, I've got two members of staff which are actually working on that desk at the moment. It's not formal at the moment. We're going to be launching sometime, maybe middle of May. Definitely by the end of May, this should be up and working. But we're advertising at the moment. I'm not quite sure whether you've noticed that there's been some adverts in the press for us back office support officer. We're currently going through the interviewing process at the moment. So the team will be a team of 3, and their function basically is to answer customers who have issues, to raise orders for small systems and services like DSL, fixed line services, DIAs, those of you who are aware of a direct internet access service. So that group will take away the responsibility that the account manager has, the direct responsibility, and be able to react much quicker for the customer and give the customer feedback quicker in terms of resolution of their issues. I'm calling my team the Bright Business Team because they are very bright people. They're very, very well experienced in making sales and servicing our customers. And it hasn't always been easy to service our customers. And that's why we've engaged with Ericsson. Ericsson are well established in the market across the world to deliver good, functional support services. And that's why Lime BVI and the rest of the region have actually focused and made that relationship to help our customers across the region. We are running fibre. Sean mentioned something about some of the development in the region, in the territory. We're running fibre, and especially around the Rotan area. So most customers will, at some point, I would say maybe within the next 8 months, maybe a year, will have access to fibre, which gives them faster speeds. We have our new retail store manager in Virgin Gorda, and that's Abe Ibrahim Tarambi. Those of you that know him, I'm sure most of you do. In fact, his wife had a baby this morning, so let's give him a big up for that. He is the person responsible for the retail store in Virgin Gorda, and he's going to be a big help to us because we have some major clients and resorts in Virgin Gorda, and he'll be not the first point of contact for them, but he'll be there to give some support, some added support to the account management team that I have here in Tortola. Some of the things we've been doing over the last few years is we visited off the bat, we got the team together, let's go to Jost Van Dyke. So we got on a boat, went to Jost Van Dyke, we gave the people in Jost Van Dyke notice that we were coming, and we went down there, we met up, we gave some giveaways, we asked them what issues they had, and we dealt with those issues very, very quickly. Last year was Anagada. Jost Van Dyke was 2 years ago. Last year was Anagada, and in my team we're just working out where we go this time for this year. So it's something we're looking forward to doing. Going back to the business solutions and what we do for business, we've just we're in the close stages of delivering a demo suite at our Palestina branch. What that does, we are going to be able to provide telephone services so that customers can come in and experience the service before they actually purchase it. So there's different handsets they can choose. So it's something that we're doing, and the rest of the stuff you'll hear about soon. So I'll hand you back to Kareem, our marketing manager. Thank you.
Thank you, Ken. So that was a lot of the business things that we do. I get to say some of the fun things in my presentation. Well, my name is Kareem Nelson Hull, and I'm the head of marketing and corporate communications. But what's more important, I'm only the face of the greatest marketing team in all of the BVI, and all of them are standing right there, all of the Lime workers. So I want to tip my hat to you, because you are the faces of Lime this year, and you'll see that everywhere we go. Speaking of local faces, you will continue to see local faces in as many ads for Lime BVI as possible. Right behind me on the other side of these windows, we are now running our 284 promotion. And last year, when the Prince and Princess were crowned, they didn't know that the photo shoot that they were doing for Lime was going to become a major campaign. So when I called them on Saturday morning and told them, you guys are on the window, they were quite surprised. And we have a lot more of those surprises, putting our locals to lead the front in the BVI, and you can expect to see a whole lot more of that. Speaking of local faces, there are also going to be local voices joining the Lime team this year. I am happy to announce that Boss, I think he's actually here, Jugu, Martino Mark, who's on Virgin Gorda, Sister Joyce, also on Virgin Gorda, Joseph George, and Travi Rose are all right now working on projects for Lime. So as the year continues to roll out, you are going to hear a lot of different voices coming forward, helping us to push the Lime product, not only because we believe in them, because they believe in them as well. There's some plans that we're going to be coming from marketing for you this year. Right now we are presenting the 284 plan. And it's basically, I think, one of the most brilliant plans ever. People want the best smartphones, and they want them now. But sometimes, maybe the price point may be a little bit inaccessible. Now at Lime, we give you 2 months, 8 months, or 4 months to pay for the handset of your choice. So when you come into the Lime store and you see our beautiful RSAs and handsome RSAs that are there to serve you, you come to them and you say, I want to get the Samsung Galaxy S5, which is actually on its way to be here. We have the iPhone, we have the Note 3. When you want to get one of those phones, you can now take 2 months, 8 months, or 4 months and be comfortable to pay and own those phones. This year, we are also going to present something for the first time, and that is going to be called Lime Week. Now, in the Virgin Islands, there's several weeks and months that are used to observe for child abuse prevention. World AIDS Day. And I start to think that many of the things that we observe are negative. And I know that you have to create ways of bringing them to the forefront to get the awareness to try to stop them. But I thought, have we ever had a week or a month just for something positive? And that is what Lime Week is going to be for the BVI. So from the 27th of April to the 4th of May, we are going to present the first Lime Week, and it's also the first week presented in the territory by any telecom provider, and it's going to be an amazing, fun-packed week. That week is going to end with something that we are really looking forward to, and it's called, I'm not going to give you the name because I'll give away the thing, but we are basically having a award show where we are going to award several people in the community and organizations a whole lot of money for different initiatives. Now let me tell you about the initiatives first, and then I have the privilege of telling you how much money Lime is giving away this year. So our first branding is Lime for Life. That addresses anything that is health and wellness generated. So if you have a cause that you're promoting something for health and wellness, you can come to Lime starting in the next few weeks and apply under the Lime for Life heading. The next one is called Lime Smart, and that's a no-brainer because it's smart to be with Lime. But Lime Smart basically powers anything that is educational, anything that is cultural, or anything that deals with the performing arts. And you can come and apply for funding under that heading. The final one is called Play, Win, Lime, and that supports anything that's sporting and competitive. So for the 3 headings that I gave you, just how much money do you think Lime is going to put into that, just to begin? Anybody want to guess? $100,000? You think Lime can do that? We can do that. So I'm happy to announce that we are going to give $100,000 this year to all the organizations, not each of them, but they can apply for a part of the $100,000 prize. So they'll basically come into the Lime store, collect the application forms, they'll fill them out, turn them in. We create a Lime panel where you're going to come forward and you're going to present your topic, and you're going to just sell it to us, tell us why you need the funding and how Lime can be a part of that. And on May the 4th, the night of 100,000 dreams, that's the event name. On May the 4th, at the night of 100,000 dreams, we announce not only the winners of that money, but how much money they all get to support their causes. And that's the kind of thing that Lime is going to do this year. Things that are going to impact the community. We're not just going to do things because we want to sell to our customers, we want to make money. We're going to give money back, not only our money, but also our time. I just want to also say that in the upcoming months, you're also going to see the launch of Club Lime, which is an exclusive club for Lime customers only. And basically what it means is when we partner with different organizations, whether it be for sporting, whether it be for festival, we want to say to our customers that because you are a Lime customer, we can give you value every moment. So joining Club Lime will in turn mean that you will go to the events that we sponsor and enjoy discounts or VIP entrances or VIP seating. So we are looking forward to launching Club Lime this year. And the final thing I want to say from marketing is I know there's a lot of buzz all around about the competition. Lime does not compete with anyone. We are clearly the leaders in telecom. And this year, we are not going to respond to competition, but we are going to respond to our customers. Thank you. At this time, we are going to open the floor to members of the press that may have any questions for the Lime management team. And after we're done, we're going to invite all the Lime team members to come forward to take the Lime family photo. All right?
Good evening, Zan Lewis, ZBV Radio. With all of these initiatives that you are outlining for this year, and you're giving away of $100,000, it had to be a very good financial year previous. Was it a good financial year previous, and how much money you made that year?
Thank you, Zan. All right, so unfortunately, Zan, I will not be discussing with you how much money I made this year. I will not do that. What we are doing in the upcoming year is that we are being more structured in the way we engage our community for sponsorship and for corporate donations. So typically what happens is this. I get a phone call, I get an email, I get a letter, and someone says, we would like to do this. Sometimes it comes very late. Sometimes there's not a lot of structure around it, right? But what we want to do is to tell our customers very early in the year that we want to be a part of what you're doing in the community. So come to us early, very, very early, such that we can assess them, we can guide, we can support, and then we can provide the funding to assist. So it is not so much that we're spending $100,000. We've announced it today, but I can assure you that we've been doing this for a number of years now. And the idea is, let us come up front, let us focus on the 3 areas that we discussed, and let us hear from our customers what we think are the most beneficial community projects, etc., for the BVI, and then we'll provide the support to it.
But I'll be correct if I say it was a good financial year for you.
This financial year has its challenges. We hit our plan, if that's the question. So in terms of what we had planned for the year, we did well against our plan, but this financial year had its challenges.
I'll take that for a yes. Ravi, you outlined a number of initiatives also in terms of when persons coming into the store, they'll be greeted. Sometimes they come to line, there may be limited personnel to deal with customers. Do you intend to employ more people, or will it be additional burden on those who are already here?
So it'll be a combination. So basically, based on the flow of the traffic during the various times, we have identified several action plans in which we can address that particular issue.
There's a new phone now where when you go to your client, you can swipe your business, you can swipe their card and charge it to that phone. So I was wondering about that type of phone. I'm also wondering about the phone for the senior citizens who cannot see well. My main objective is if you're, what plans are you making in regards to bringing in phones that are to target the needs of people like the seniors and the businesses? We're watching TV, we've seen these phones on TV. What plans are you making to meet the needs, those needs?
Yeah, Carol, I can answer that for you. With reference to the first question and the device used to take a credit card swipe, this is a solution which is well suited to the hospitality industry, restaurants. If you have a bike, you're hiring a bike or anything like that, and that's a solution that we can provide for you. We'd have to work with one of the banks here to get the actual devices, but it's basically very simple. It can be a Bluetooth type solution where the device is Bluetooth to a printer, which is local to the actual person that's delivering the service. They can take the credit card, swipe it, and print off a credit card receipt at the same time. They could also take an order, a drinks order or meal order from the customer, and at the same time they could Bluetooth that to the kitchen, and the kitchen staff can pick that information up, prepare the meal, and deliver it to the hostess to deliver to the table. The second question with reference to the devices, these devices are not necessarily on show all of the time because the handset ranges change all of the time. But I'm sure if you have a need and you was to come in and speak to one of the staff, they would speak to one of the managers and we could place an order for you. You could also place an order yourself. You can go onto Amazon and order those type of devices. I think there was a part is it part 3 of that question you was asking about? No. That's it? Okay, perfect. Sorry, thank you.
Mr. Geese, Sean, that is. You made mention of expanding the 4G network. I'm getting confused with this whole 4G. Now, you announced some time ago that you have the 4G. Another telecommunications said that they are getting the real 4G. And now you are expanding your 4G, expanding it from where to where?
All right. So first, I cannot respond to anybody else's claim about real 4G. So I will leave that alone. In terms of the 4G expansion, we are building new sites in the BVI. I will not tell you how many right now, but we're building new sites. In addition to that, there are some areas in the BVI where the strength of our 4G signal is not where it could be, right? So we are also improving that. We have some of the locations, particularly in the outer islands, where our customers, and we recognize that our customers need to experience the quality of service that and the opportunities that 4G provides. So there is an active project right now building out and expanding the 4G coverage and improving the 4G coverage across the territory.
Sean Rose, JTV News. Mr. Auguste, you indicated to my colleague, Mr. Lewis, that you had a successful year, or at least you inferred it. Could you tell us how much you spent on your corporate social investment for the past year, and if that figure is likely to increase, in that would the 100,000 that you have to be offered to organizations in the BVI for the year coming up, would that figure be in excess of the figure that you offered to the community for corporate projects, etc., in the preceding year?
Okay, so I'll try to answer both questions in one. While we commit the $100,000, we are very aware within the organization that our total spend on, and the thing is they are together, which is the reason I was frowning, marketing, corporate donation, sponsorship will be way in excess of $100,000. It will be. So the $100,000 is this engagement, but yes, what we do spend in the BVI for marketing, sponsorship, advertising, and so on is way in excess of $100,000.
But if we were to separate them, marketing from your corporate social investment activities, you've spent in excess of 100,000.
Yes, we have.
Let me ask one last question to the young lady. Can't remember her name, sorry. You made mention that Lime went through some major challenges and trials during the last year. But yet, for this upcoming financial year, despite those major challenges and trials, we can still give out $100,000. What are these major challenges and trials you're talking about? Even those there is still in a position to give me money for this financial year. Explain those those challenges and trials.
Okay, so the major challenges that I was referring to primarily related to our human resource challenges, not necessarily from a operational perspective. But the challenges that we've had is primarily around customer service that impacts the business from a revenue perspective as well. So the $100,000 that the general manager was speaking about is directly related to the way we provide customer service to our customers. So those challenges we plan to overcome by investing more in training, development, and raising the competencies of our employees to better serve our customers.
Sorry, I was going to ask, what do you think of the promise that we are making that says that if we do not treat you well in the store, we will give you something back? What are your thoughts on that? Is there any organization in the territory that is so committed to a step improvement in service that we make a commitment like this? What are your thoughts on that? Fair enough. So no, I take the challenge. I do. But I raise it just to communicate to you that we are very serious about the things that we are doing. And we recognize that we need to improve the quality of service that we provide to you and the experience that you have when you interact with us. So we're making that promise. We're making that promise to you.
May I take you up on that? How would you measure that? How would you know that you're providing good, very good, excellent, very excellent service?
Okay,
or poor for that matter.
All right, so there are a couple of things that we're doing. We will introduce what we call a Net Promoter Score, and some of you, our customers, may have already experienced some of that. But after we provide you with a service, you will get a phone call from an agent who will ask you what the experience was like, and then we use that to rate how well we've been providing service to you. But specifically to the store, in the store, when you walk in, right, if you are not engaged in that way, you can challenge us right there on the spot and say, listen, I came in, you didn't smile to me, I wasn't met, I wasn't greeted, no one helped me with this, and I'm going to hold you accountable for doing as you promised. So you will be the judge of that.
Mr. Auguste, would there be any layoffs in 2014 here at Lime?
So the whole industry is very dynamic and it's changing. I cannot sit here and promise you that there will be no more changes within the organization for the upcoming year. We have had a challenge, or a number of challenges, as Pat spoke to a little earlier. And one of the things that we were really trying to do was to get past it such that we can settle the organization and focus on you, our customers, and move forward. But as I said, while we continue to tweak and improve the service and improve the organization, there may be certain instances where certain models, certain operating models, certain structures may not fit. Now, I must say something. While there have been some layoffs in the last year, a couple of new positions have also been created. And as Ken, I think, was saying a little earlier, there are opportunities for other persons to join the Lime family. In addition to that, one of the things that we try our best to do, and I cannot promise you that we've succeeded 100% of the time, but the persons who have left the business, we always try to make the changes in such a way that those persons continue to have gainful employment. The Ericsson model was one. The LVG was another one, which saw the formation of a new company providing telecommunication services to Lime. So again, while we restructure and we realign and we make the changes, we create new opportunities for employment within the business. In addition to that, we try the best we can such that the colleagues who leave the business, although they may not be a Lime staff member, but they have gainful employment going forward.
The youth are very important. I don't know if I misunderstood if there were any plans in your marketing plan for the youth. But even in Germany right now, they're bringing the youth from the schools to start to experience the work and field. What plans in your marketing plan do you have to get the youth ready for the new tech, for what you want or what you want to see for the other years? What are your plans for the youth?
All right, well, we believe that one of the things that's going to push the Lime company forward is actually integrating youth into all the campaigns. So on one level, we are actually having our young people involved in, of course, as the face of the things in the company. You would also know that we have a program called Lime for Local and Talented, where we are looking for young people throughout the community to highlight the things that they are doing that are great and that are positive. Yesterday actually marked the last day that we had a young person spend his entire a few months with us, coming from college. He needed to be attached to a leading company in order to qualify for graduation to get his bachelor's degree. And Selvin Dawson finished his internship yesterday, and now he officially has his bachelor's degree thanks to Lime's partnership with him. Right now in the marketing department, we have an Easter intern that's working with us, and we are training him and getting him ready for the working world. And we also look forward to, with the help of Ms. Pat, to have people coming in during the summer as well. Lime is always open to youth involvement and youth participation. It's one of the things that we do that it comes from the youth that comes across our desk. We don't put it on the side. Even if money is constraining us, we try to find a way just to match with them. And one of the things that we are finding is that through the Facebook page, it's very interactive, and young people are hitting us up a lot on Facebook. And even we're sponsoring the football league for high school, and a young man just wrote to us and told us, yo, I need Lime to make sure we have a really good closing ceremony this year, and we responded and say, call us, give us your number, let's work with you and let's make it happen. So we are reaching out and connecting with them.
And I just want to say, just for the next couple of minutes, following on from Kareem, apart from the things that we do as an organization, as Lime, for engaging the youth, a number of us, and I'm not going to call any names on right now, right? But a number of us take of our own time and energy, and we work with the organizations in the BVI who take the initiative to touch the youth. I have made a commitment to join Follow the Movement, and I see Craig here. I wouldn't call him to the front here. I see him shaking his head. But Craig is doing some fantastic work, and that resonates very, very well with who and what Lime is in the community. So I have made a personal commitment to join Follow the Movement, to be close to the youth, the young persons, and to do what we can, both as myself personally and as an organization, to help engage the youth. And there are a number of us sitting here, right here, on this panel who are also working with other groups to engaging the youth.
All right, and with that, we'll close this session. I also want to highlight that Ken actually is a partner with the Junior Achievement Program, and he's a leader in that organization as well. We want to acknowledge Ms. Cassandra Malone, who is sort of like the unofficial Lime Queen. She was crowned in this store, and she's actually the face of the autism campaign that Lime helps to support. Cassandra, again, thank you for always coming to support Lime's events. We want to thank you all for spending your afternoon with us. We encourage you to get some more to drink and some more to eat, and then you can come and meet the Lime management team, and especially the Lime team itself personally.